Aloha kakahiaka. Good morning, Jamie. And good morning to all of our relatives out there. Right now, while we're waiting for everyone to get in and get settled, now is a great time to grab anything that you need to get comfortable, whether that be a glass of water, hot cup of tea, or a blankie or cozy sweater. Also, if you have items with you to smudge, you can gather those items now if you would like to smudge with me. And if you don't have those items at home, that is perfectly fine. I am going to send some cleansing and healing energy your way as we begin to ignite the healing within this morning. And while I'm prepping, if you would like to let me know how you're doing this morning, you can always share. Good morning, Claudia. Aloha. Aloha, everyone. It's a new day. It's a new sun, a new moon. Sending you energy of peace, energy of cleansing and renewal. My name is Malia, and I'm a community healer at the HIR Wellness Institute. We are a nonprofit organization that focuses on the mental health and wellness of our relatives of Turtle Island, as well as other Indigenous and underserved communities, and also victims of crime. Today is the first day of June. It is also the first day of our summer schedule for our Reflections and Resilience posts, as well as our other videos that happen throughout the week. So please do feel free to check out that calendar and know that I am here Monday through Fridays at 8 a.m. and other times as well. So please do check, and I'm so happy that you're all here with me this morning. Aloha Trini, aloha Forest. I want to take a time to recognize our HIR Wellness Institute team that is here with us online. First, we have our Community Engagement and Indigenous Affairs Director, Jamie Kellycutt. Good morning, Jamie. I get to see you guys next week. Looking forward to it. When you see the HIR Wellness Institute commenting this morning, that is Jamie. So now you know where that's coming from through the HIR Wellness comments. And our occupational therapist, Claudia Meyer-Smith. For all our relatives out there, sometimes I see names pop up, sometimes I don't. Good morning, Mom. Sorry. But for all of our relatives out there, I want to let you know that you are welcome here. This is a safe place for you to comment, ask questions, share your insight, your wisdom. You can always share your cultural or ancestral teachings or traditions if you feel that it may be helpful to those out there. So how are you doing today, relatives? How are you today? There's a lot going on. And today, I want to take a moment to pray. And by praying, I mean whether we're speaking to our Creator, whether we're speaking to our ancestral gods, Whether we're speaking to the spirituality that we came from, perhaps we're praying in Christianity. Whatever way you pray, this is a safe place for you to pray that way. We also have our board president here, Barbara Blackdeer McKenzie. Good morning, Barbara. Forrest says that he is feeling overwhelmed. As human spirits, as sentient beings, as people with souls and beating hearts and emotions, I think it makes sense to feel overwhelmed. And thank you so much, Forrest, for sharing how you're feeling. And I think it's important to Forrest and all our relatives out there that however you are feeling, whatever your feelings are, we can honor those feelings because that's how you feel. And how you feel is your truth. And if you are feeling overwhelmed, hopefully this video and this post, these moments that we take together can give us on our journey and our path of our own wellness and self-care and discovery. Right here, right now, we can take moments to sit together in peace. And we can combine our energy, our thoughts, and our intentions to practice radical compassion and radical love. I know right here together, there are many colors of the rainbow as we sit and spend this time together for respite. And our actions right here, right now, this is how healing looks. It may feel overwhelming, it may be sad, it may be uncomfortable, maybe you're angry, but that is your truth, and we can work through it together. Jamie says, today I am tired and my heart is heavy for our Black brothers and sisters. I'm hopeful that we will come together and make positive changes. I am always hopeful. Thank you, Jamie, for sharing that, because that's I feel like that's part of the peace that we need, is to let our brothers and sisters know that we're there for them and that we hold space for them. All of our brothers and sisters. Before we do prayer, let's center ourselves, even if just for a moment today. I have a few items with me that I'm carrying as, I guess, my tools of peace today. And I always have this nearby. In Hawaiian, we call this ele, which are like the smooth river stones. And we use them for dancing, usually in pairs. We'll put one right here and one here, and we'll clack them together. But this one I have been using just to hold on to. There's nothing like nature, right, for healing, to allow us to dispel through our feet on the earth or our hands on stones or our bodies in water, to help dispel, to let Mother Nature take in what we cannot in ways that we feel overflowing with emotion. And so if you have an item like this, a stone, a shell, a crystal, I got a big old crystal. Here's what I need today. This is the size crystal I need today. This is what I have nearby me all day today. This is actually ancient ocean water, crystallized. called selenite. It's pure salt water, right? So I have that big old crystal. If it were bigger, I would appreciate that. I also have a rose quartz. Trini says, I feel scared, angry, and sad for all of the racist actions out there. Trini, if there's anything that we can get out of those feelings that I think all of us have, is that you are not alone. I think, and correct me if you feel otherwise, relatives, I think that we all feel that way right now. And so know that you are not alone. I speak for myself. I feel that way too, Trini. And also, it drives me deeper into the reflections of peace and resilience. And that's why we're here right now. We're here to honor our peace. I'm going to say also too, I spoke to Barbara. Barbara is our board president, Barbara Blackdeer McKenzie. And Barbara, you're a source of peace for me. I imagine for a lot of people. I consider you one of my elders. And I'm like, Barbara, what do we do? What do we do? And she quite literally said that, well, in so many words, it's not word for word, but anything that happens will be driven by the unseen first. So we can take moments to reflect on spirit, and we can take moments to ask spirit, and however that spirit looks to you, however the creator or creators or God or gods or goddesses look to you, we can sit with them and ask for their presence, to be still with them. Let them speak to us. In Hawaiian tradition, we call these signs ho'ailona. And ho'ailona is a sign that is significant, that is given to us through some sort of action or symbol in nature. Perhaps it's a bird that chirps to us in a certain way. Perhaps it's a wind that we feel caress or run its fingers through our hair when we're seeking. Perhaps it's a Bible verse that just seems to cross your mind. Ho'ailona. Those are the things that we can look to for healing, to understand and know that the Creator is speaking to us and sending us signs of peace. Good morning, Jason. How are you doing? So to all our relatives out there, I don't always see everyone's name pop up, but you are here in unity, and we are here together in love and in peace. And we can talk about our feelings, even if they're angry as hell. Even if you're confused. I think we're all confused. And that's okay. It's okay not to be okay. It's okay to be angry. It's okay to be sad. And I want to remind our relatives out there, if you're not sure who to turn to or who to talk to, you can call our Cares Warm line. It's open from Monday through Friday from 9 a.m. to 8 p.m. And you can call or you can text. And one of our Cares Warm counselors, I know them all personally, Jamie does, Claudia does, Barbara does. They are amazingly passionate about walking with us on this path to wellness, even and especially in the eyes of uncertainty and confusion. You can call our Cares Warm line judgment free. Our Cares counselors will hold space for you. They will listen to you. You will be respected. You will be treated with dignity. I might have to call the Cares Warm line. Because we're just there to hold space for you, provide you with emotional support. And right now, more than ever, relatives, all of us, we need support and we need love. Don't be afraid to call somebody that you love. Reach out. We do need people to lean on. And that's what our Cares Warm line does. Emotional support and also providing you with resources that may be helpful to you. And I realize too now that sometimes speaking to your family members, you may feel uncertain. Because maybe you don't know how they're going to feel if you tell them how you feel. I have an aunt whom I love. She's my godmother. And we don't feel the same way about a lot of what's going on right now. But she gave me this. And I think it's a real cool symbol of our love because it has all these different points and edges and directions. And it's like, is this the same crystal or are these separate crystals? Are they held together by the elements that have created them? Or are they running away from each other? But either way, they're connected. And I feel that this crystal that she gave me, I'm going to have this by me as a reminder of radical compassion and radical love. Because we may be arguing with our relatives. We may disagree. So this is my reminder of that love. That we are not all the same in the way that we may be feeling, but we are all connected by light at a center point that radiates outward. So this is my reminder of compassion for those of us who do not feel the way that we feel. That is what our founder, Leah Denny, has taught me that we refer to as radical compassion. Okay, and I have one more item, and then I promise we're going to deep breathe. You know what? Let's deep breathe now. Let's do it now so that we can begin to center ourselves. Deep breathing. Oh, my son's home. I'm going to unlock the door real quick. I'll be right back in 1 sec. Sorry about that. Hi, Guy. He instantly gives me lifts me up. Anyway, okay, so we're going to deep breathe, and why? We can use this as one of our tools of peace. So throughout the day today, if you are experiencing moments of like, oh my gosh, I don't know. No, if you feel that today, I want to remind you, deep breathing is one of those ways that we can instantly begin to go to our center. And if that circle of discomfort, that circle of anxiety, and you find yourself in that rabbit hole and it's going around and around and around, you can stop. Your brain's going to tell you, time for deep breathing. And we can help to dissipate those moments of uncertainty. Okay, so let's put our feet flat on the floor. We're going to put our hands gently in our lap. We're going to inhale through the nose for a count of 4. We're going to exhale through the mouth for a count of 6. As we're doing this, there's some things that we can do. Now, I was taught by one of our CARES counselors, Elena Hanks. She does the she's one of the people you can speak to who may call you through our CARES warm line. If you do call, she may call you back. She taught me what we call heart breathing. So while I inhale through the nose and exhale through the mouth, I'm going to place my hand over my heart. And I'm going to put my hand there because for me, this is a place where I am feeling that this is where, I can feel what my spirit wants and needs. And also, this is a place where we are feeling love, right? So I'm going to tap into this area. Deep inhale through the nose. And exhale through the mouth. Breathing through my heart. Deep inhale through the nose. And exhaling. Deep inhale. And exhale. I'm going to continue to breathe, but now I'm going to roll my shoulders. I'm readying my body to be able to pray with intention, with compassion. We're going to bring the arms out towards the side and exhale as we bring that arm across. I'm stretching out my shoulder, rolling out the wrist. And you can really stretch or breathe however you want. These are just guidelines. There are no rules. I would say the rule is trust yourself and listen to what feels right for your body. Bringing the arm forward, pushing down on the fingertips, stretching the forearm and wrist. If this doesn't feel good here, you can roll out your wrist. You don't have to extend that arm. It feels good for me though, so I like to bring that arm in the front, stretching my forearm and wrist. Inhale, clasping those fingers, reaching up, and bending from side to side. Pushing down on the opposite elbow with a hand and stretching the tricep. Other side. And bringing it down. We're going to finish this stretch and breathing exercise with a neck stretch, looking from side to center, and double tapping that ear towards the shoulder. And rolling the chin from shoulder to shoulder, keeping it in front. And finally, looking gently down towards the lap and up toward the ceiling. Down towards the lap. And up. That help a little bit? I may have to deep breathe all day long. But that's okay. Those tools are there. Those exercises are there whenever we need it. Whether we breathe once or twice a day or we breathe until we go to sleep, it's there for us. My stone, I actually have, so I'll probably carry my rose quartz and also lapis in the shape of heart. I'll have this in my pocket today. My pockets are going to be heavy, but and whatever feels good for you. Maybe it's not stones. Maybe it's not crystals. Maybe it's something like a necklace or a bracelet. Maybe it's none of those things. Maybe today, just for that piece, if you smudge, maybe it's going outside today and asking the Creator for guidance. Today, the moon, according to my ancestral teachings, I'm Native Hawaiian, and yesterday the moon was in Huna. So it was good to plant and garden yesterday, and today and tomorrow. For the next few days, it's good to plant, garden, to fish. But yesterday the moon was in Huna, and Huna means hidden or secret. And today the moon is in Mohalu. And Mohalu means to blossom and unfold like a flower. So today, if you're gardening or planting, it's a good day for that. But if you're not gardening or planting, Let's allow those feelings of positivity, of self-care, love for ourselves and for all our brothers and sisters of every color of the rainbow. Allow those blossoms in thought and heart and spirit and mind to unfold. Radical compassion. That we love each other in spite of our differences. Radical compassion. That although we may not understand, that we can still act in a way of peace. Radical compassion for those who may not be acting in peace. For those whose hearts need it most, radical compassion. And radical compassion for ourselves too. For those who are upset. I think I'm upset. I'm very upset. But I will not diminish those feelings. I feel that it's important to begin to heal. We need to accept truly how we feel. Even if we may feel that there's ugliness in our heart and in our minds. And what can we do? We can breathe. We can pray. When we are out and about, we can show acts of love and kindness. Reach out. Call someone. Just ask them how they're doing. Our African American brothers and sisters, do you have one? Touch base with them. And Barbara reminded me this morning to reconnect with your culture in deep and spiritual ways. How do you connect to the Creator? Perhaps your culture is guiding you. And if your culture is guiding you, we can be still in a moment of peace and acceptance. And in that stillness and quiet, we may understand, even if just for a fleeting moment through today. Radical compassion. Radical love. Radical kindness. And maybe in our hearts, it might be hard, it might be difficult to feel kind towards others right now. We can be kind to ourselves. I also want to take a moment to recognize the Indigenous people of the land that I sit on right now, where my feet are. I'm in southeastern Wisconsin. I'm kind of in the Menominee Falls, Menominee River area, Wauwatosa area. And this is the ancestral land of the Menominee, the Ho-Chunk, the Potawatomi. These are the people, the ancestral people who've been here since time immemorial. And today I want to take moments to reach out to those ancestors, to those elders, to the spirits of this land for peace. I'm also going to take a moment to reflect with my kupuna, my elders, me as a culmination of all the ancestors that came before me. My physiology, my physicality, it's the blood that runs through my veins is the culminations of the actions of our ancestors. Excuse me. So before we go, you're all in my heart today. And I am going to smudge again. So if you have those items at home, now is a good time to ready them. And I ask our relatives out there, we can pray together. Remember, it doesn't matter who you pray to. It just matters that it's intention of peace and love, whether that be the creator, your God, your ancestral gods, goddesses, the Christian God, whoever it is that you pray to, and however it is that you pray. This is your safe place of unity to pray that way together. And I lost my thought, but but we're going to do that right now. And as Barbara said, today we can reconnect with our culture in deep and spiritual ways. If you're feeling uncertain, I was always told through my ancestry to look to my kupuna, my ancestors, those who are here now in blood and those who are here in spirit. I'd also like to ask right now to our relatives, if you do comment, please comment right now if you have something or some way in peace that we should pray for. So if there's anything that you want me to speak, you can comment and I will speak it. Mahalo Keakua for giving us the opportunity to be here together in peace, to giving us this moment of renewal, to giving us another moon and another sun today. Mahalo Keakua for the water, for the earth, for the wind, the fire, and the spirit. Please send our relatives of every color of the rainbow thoughts of healing, unity, love, and peace. Please protect our brothers and sisters who are out there working as essential workers. Please protect our brothers and sisters who are out there standing in solidarity. Please protect our African American brothers and sisters. I say the name George Floyd. Mahalo, Jamie. Please, by the request of our sister Trini, Keakua, please bring us the healing of people for love. Mahalo Keakua for your insight, for your eternal wisdom, for the grace of your spirit, for providing us with the ability to practice radical compassion. Forrest, I'm going to try and say this. Creator, help me. Let's work on the good mind from Haure no Sani. Good thoughts, good words, good actions. Mahalo ke akua, Creator, please give us the strength today to act with radical compassion, love, and peace. Please allow us good mind, good words, good actions, good thoughts, good heart, unity in the rainbow of color that is peace and humanity. Unity and understanding that ultimately we come together as one in strength, in solidarity. I'm going to chant my Eho Mai chant from my ancestors. Claudia asks for the Creator to make us instruments of your peace. Right now, we can take moments to deep breathe. As we breathe in through the nose and exhale through the mouth, I'm going to ask in my tradition of Native Hawaiian for wisdom from the Creator above. Please share with us secrets of peace, the ancient wisdom. Bring it to us, please, Creator. E ho mai kaike mai luna mai e o nā mea huna ono e au nā mele e ho mai e ho mai e ho mai kaike mai luna mai e o nā mea huna no e au nā mele e ho mai kaike mai luna mai e o nā mea huna no e au nā mele e ho mai Mahalo, relatives. I want to say mahalo nui loa. Thank you so much for taking in these moments of spirit, these moments of peace, practicing love and compassion for others. Malama pono iko kino. Take good care of your body, your mind, and your spirit today. Aloha nui. Much love to you all. And ahui ho akuno. I'll see you tomorrow, 8 a.m. Take care. Be safe. Aloha.